Okay.
Go on and clock me with that if you want.
Beowulf.
Hey, Wolverine, good morning. I can't decide if I should run... Holy crap, look at that aerial effect, though. Oh my god, that's so cool. Okay, I guess we're doing that. It's just too cool looking, I can't.
Which one?
Thanks for the nice words, dude. Yeah, I, my sleep schedule was, like, super jacked for a bit, because when I literally got asked to make that thing, like, they were like, oh, hey, do you want to make something for the Everchosen? But they asked me, like, oh, I don't know, the day, like, a day and a half ago. So I had, like, 30 hours to put together that video. And I was like, okay, well, I don't just want to have it on a static background because they wanted me specifically to show off stuff, but it should be lore-related, right? Because that's what I'm known for. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just make a video about all the characters. But there's 6 fucking characters. So it was like, oh, man. It was kind of a travesty to get it all together in time. I really want to go for that 32 heat run again, and I'm feeling really good today because I slept almost all of yesterday, minus like a few times to wake up and like stretch and just move around for a minute, and then I was like straight back to sleep so that I could be all like awake. And I'm trying to think, feel free, what's the highest heat run you can do? Oh, I don't know, and I don't want to find out, to be honest. That sounds horrifying. But a 32 heat run is the highest objective run. So, like, this trophy is the only thing in the game I don't have, pretty much. Like, I've literally gotten everything in the game. But this is the only thing I don't have, and I want it because I'm a completionist and I can't help myself. I have an addiction. But to do it, I have to beat that 32 heat run, which is really, really hard. So, I'm trying to think that, like, what would be the best damage on the shield, because it doesn't have really high attack speed. It's kind of slow. So I'm thinking maybe Dionysus or maybe Demeter? I think Dionysus would be the best way to go. But, here's the build that we're running on. I kind of think I want to change it a little bit, though. Because I don't mind having a timer, but the timer that I had is kind of busting my balls a bit. Like, it was a little too much. I think I'd rather deal with, like, maybe our healing effects aren't as good. I mean, I think, honestly, if my goal is just to beat it, maybe we should just get rid of Hades' last phase, because Hades' last phase is, like, such bullshit, and focus on other ways to make it harder. Like, maybe... See, I'm down by 6. Yikes. We could do another point enforced overtime. It makes enemies faster, but not stronger. So that's nice. It just makes them quicker. So now I'm 3 short. We can give enemies more health. And I need 2 more points. Could do heightened security, even though I hate heightened security. Like, it just gives us 1 closer. You're gonna have some Hunter's Chicken? What is Hunter's Chicken? Is it like a brand? Because we've got pretty forgiving deadline. I could increase their damage by 1. I feel like it's going to be really scary, though. I could make everything 1 more expensive. Okay, let's try that. This is probably going to suck, but let's try
Do
it.
your worst, father.
This is probably going to go really bad. Last time, we got really, really close. Granted, this is the first time I've run it with this weapon.
Just getting warmed up down there, yeah, Zach? Here, have a fine selection of my blessings just for you.
Wow, these are all super basic. Trippy Flare is pretty strong, though. Let's start with that.
Time to feast.
How are y'all doing? I usually don't get on Twitch this early, like, ever. Normally it's like I get on in the evenings, but I figured it'd be... I didn't want to get on before the Everchosen, because I wanted to be a little social, and I didn't want to, like, drag people away from that. I don't know if we should do a watch party for that or not, though. Like, I kind of want to do a watch party for the Everchosen, like, just hang out and watch it maybe here on Twitch. But a part of me feels like that's kind of rude. I don't know, though. Because, like, Creative Assembly isn't getting, like, any monetary benefit from it, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. But at the same time, like, they want to have as high of numbers as possible. I think we can do a... Oh, God, let me go, let me go. I think we can do a small watch party, though. I don't think it'd be too big of a deal. Good grief, this guy has a lot of health. Okay, I do need to be wary of the traps, because... Go, jerk.
Load it up.
Hello, young man. And might I offer you a little taste of the heavens themselves? Though don't go telling your old sulky father I've been spoiling you rotten.
Hey, thanks for the bits, MMO Addicted. You got a modded Morothy with some Beastmen and Demonettes added in for extra chaos flavor? That's awesome, dude. I really like that idea. Thunder Dash is pretty good. Hey, what's up, Kiro? How you doing? I missed you guys yesterday. I just, my sleep schedule, dude, was like so borked. It was, I was like just in shambles. Oh god, this is kind of scary. Where's the real one? Where's the real one? Okay, he's over here. Ooh, gosh. Man, those like wizard groups are just really nasty. Is it considered a faux pas to ask for progress of the Q&A? No, like you can ask. Unfortunately, I don't have a great answer for you, but I will say that, well, maybe I'll have an okay answer for you. So here's the current plan, right? And I'm actually probably going to make a video about this on the 3rd, once the DLC comes out. Because I think for a lot of people, they're like, hey, you know, what's the deal with everything on the channel? What's the deal with airlines? Anyway, I would say the big thing right now is that we are... So the big thing that's going to be happening next is Quick Head Taker. Like, I am not budging on that.
Good enough.
Queek is next. I don't care. Like, I don't give a damn what that's going to entail for us as far as good or bad is concerned. But we're doing Queek. Like, it's happening. It's so close to being done. I've been working really hard on that lately. I got an editor. Like, I've started recording it. Like, so it's happening, okay? But, once Queek is done, the next thing will be the Chaos Dwarf Q&A. And then sometime after that is probably gonna be... I'm not sure what's gonna be after that exactly. Like, it could be that we're gonna do... well, I don't know. There's a couple things we could could do. Obviously, Scarsnake is somewhere pretty close on the timeline. Scarsnake's the easiest of the 3 character videos, so that's nice at least. But I'm kind of wanting to get back into having a significant amount of the channel dedicated to like purely lore stuff. But we'll see how that pans out. At the end of the day, the bad thing about lore stuff is just that it takes a lot longer. For better or worse. Oh, I thought I charged it. Yes, I did. Oh, these guys have that annoying bubble shield crap. Jesus.
Oh, that hurt, damn it.
You know, weirdly enough, despite the fact that this is, like, technically the first zone, I honestly think that this area, the first area, I think it's legit the hardest when you're playing on really, really high difficulty. It is, like, it's so hard. Like, it just has some really nasty enemies, and there's just a lot of weirdly annoying and difficult stuff when you're not used to playing this area super. And I think it's probably because you just don't get a lot of boons real quick, so you're having to fight with basically like just your weapon. Whereas in the late area, you're like, oh well, you know, I'm functioning at full power. What do I think of the Everchosen so far? I'm gonna be honest. I haven't gotten to watch any of it really. I showed up for just a little bit. When it started, or not when it started, I was a little late, but I showed up for a bit, and they started playing the part with
It's that damn wretched sneak.
with me on it, and I was just like, I can't, like, I don't like watching myself, unless a lot of the time, unless it's like something specific, like it has to, I don't know, I judge myself really harshly. And unfortunately for me, I was in like the YouTube comment section, and there are definitely a lot of, there definitely was not an insubstantial amount of people who were not super big fans of my work. That was obvious. So I kind of was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go to bed.
I missed you terribly, my little godling. All that I ask is that you do not die on me again. Why, I don't think that I can take it anymore.
Oh man, I've got bad news for you, Aphrodite. But, I don't like any of these.
Any other boons for me?
I don't like any of these either. Yeah, I guess I'll take the damage reduction.
All worked up.
Which part of the video was Sotek? In the Everchosen, I was the halftime show. Which was very stressful. Like, I'm glad I did it. But, cause it's good advertising for the channel no matter what. But, like, it was, I had to make it in, like, such a rush. Cause I just wasn't given a lot of time. You know, it's like, hey, like, I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll do, like, a little segment for every character. And it's difficult to do, lore on 6 really story-heavy characters in only about, I think I did the entire thing in 12 minutes.
Gemstones.
Because they asked me to like have it done in about like I had to have it done in about, I think they told me 15 minutes at the most, and I was like, I don't want to do this for 15 minutes is gonna be too long. Like most people that watch the Everchosen have the attention span of about like 10 at best. And even that's probably, like, longer than most of them. So I tried to keep it around 10 minutes, and I think I came out at about 12. Once you include, like, the little plug at the end of the video and everything. But I got some nice messages, so that was cool.
You tell my Kore, Persephone, that is, the Queen. You tell her that her mother sends her warm regards. You tell her that. And you take care of her.
Okay, Graham. That being said, I did have a really good time. And I really wanted to stay up and watch, but I don't know what was up with me. I was just tired, dudes. But that's why I'm really excited for today. I deliberately, I actually woke up last night because, man, I don't know what it was, and a part of me was kind of worried it was gunfire, because I live in a really quiet, upper middle class American suburb, which nothing happens in these kinds of places, and, well, except for when it does, but you know how it is. But the big, I was sleeping and Chloe woke me up because she was kind of checking in on me, because Chloe gets upset if I sleep for too long. But I was kind of just doing whatever, and I woke up to this weird popping noise. It was these really loud little pops. And I was like, what? Because every single time one of them went off, there was this big bright light. Oh, the game's a little too loud? Okay, I'll turn it down. Let's see. It should be okay, but let me turn it down just a bit more. I'll turn myself up a bit. There we go.
Thank you. Olympus, I accept this message.
Probably Thanksgiving fireworks shenanigans. Except for it's it was the 28th. little late for that. Okay, so I think we have a boss coming up, so let's do shop. Oof, I've only got a minute to beat them.
Cheers, mate.
If we can get past these ladies,
Hope I didn't keep you
we'll be good to go.
The fates must want
You
us
just found a
to
random
satisfy
organ in your backyard? What?
Load it up.
Kind of. You know, I picked this weapon because I really like the way it looks, but that might not be the best decision because it is kind of slow. And I feel like the only way to really survive or to win is you have to play really high attack speed, which could be a problem because the other shields are just a lot faster. I just really like this one because it turns you into a cool dragon. Oh, don't use the giant blades. It's very rude. I got 30 seconds. Okay, I feel like we've got plenty of time. There we go. Have I ever talked with a flat earther? No. Not that I know personally. Thankfully.
Ugh, that one.
That sounds like a horrible thing, to be honest.
Keepsakes hold power.
Okay, I think we're just gonna run Palm for the rest of it and see what happens. Oh god, I have to sell something, that's right. Oh no, but I really like all these. I guess I'll get rid of Ravenous Will. I literally have to sell something, it's not a choice. I can buy that Centaur Soul at least.
Let's go up. Done.
Oh, yep, stretch. Okay, good. The timer doesn't start until I pick a room. Ooh, Hermes. We're probably not going to get it, but, well, I feel like there's too much of a risk, because it's like an increased difficulty. And we're already kind of like pushing it time-wise. I think we'd be better off going Palm. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I've already decided. Let's go ahead and just. I think we need to do fast. We need to do a fast shield. Ars Guardian. I like that name. That's a good name. Let me check in on... Where is Vane? There he is. Poor Vane. I feel bad. I feel bad bothering him, but like... it's just business. Okay, so... As much as I love that shield, clearly doesn't work.
Achilles, sir.
Oh my
activated
gosh.
The hidden aspect of the Shield of Chaos, thanks to Chaos themselves. Apparently, someday it'll protect an armored warrior known as Beowulf from all sorts of dangers. Even a dragon. Mortals don't stand much of a chance against those, do they?
Depends upon the dragon, I suppose. I've heard they differ all across the world. Though that's a fascinating find there, lad. This Beowulf. Sounds like he'll find a way to make good use of all that protective gear. Always preferred mobility myself, but then, to each his own.
I doubt he would be any match for you.
Was that really Frost? If so, that's absolutely hilarious.
Ushay's doing alright.
Anyone seen a carpenter named Leander? Cause of death, roof collapse? Jeez.
Go rest yourself if need be.
Cerberus is preoccupied with scratching.
Cheers. Things with you and father, everything alright so far?
Things are good, Zagreus. I'm from Olympus. All the relationships I've ever known have been the complicated sort. But with your father, despite our different dispositions and interests, beneath it all we share a simple understanding.
And what understanding is that, if you can share?
That we're all we've got. And that we love each other, through thick and thin.
Wait, you're not thinking about having more children, are you?
No. You're plenty.
Zagreus likes being an only child, apparently.
Please do be careful out there, Zagreus.
They can't be reasoned with, Nyx. You know that. What use are they to us trying to manage this? They'll make things worse.
They are your sisters. They're a part of your life, whether you like it or not. Your relationship with them is yours to mold.
The only critique I'll say about this game is that if you have really, like, horrible, toxic family members, you are under no obligation to have a relationship with them. Just because someone's related to you doesn't, like, give them any kind of magical priority in your life. It's good if you have family you can be close to, but, yeah.
I'm afraid there isn't much for me to work with. You have a lot more faith in them than I do.
Everyone in this game is relatively reasonable.
Faith in you, Megara. There are many obstinate personalities with whom we regularly interact. Thus, we do what is possible.
I understand.
$50 gemstone. I'm gonna save my darkness. Okay, so that build clearly didn't work. Let's try something else. I also think I would rather fight last phase Hades, to be honest, than do what I did. What else did I turn on? Turn off heightened security. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, we'll leave on heightened security, but that way forced overtime is not quite as obnoxious. Okay, so if we run a fast shield, because I do think a shield is my best build. So we'll run Zagreus' shield. I think what we could do. What was the build we were running? We found a build that was like super strong, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Was it? It was Zeus and Dionysus, right? Wasn't that like the really strong one we figured out? Oh, but we were playing with the laser gun, so that would change things a bit. Wouldn't it? But it was definitely Zeus and Dionysus. I mean, the shield does have pretty good attack speed, though. You never notice the little chibi faces? Yeah, you get the chibi face unlocks once you max out your bond with them. I think Zeus is definitely one of the strongest. What are his duo options? Okay, Smoldering Air is okay. I mean, Smoldering Air is... I'm gonna switch that. Smoldering Air is insanely powerful if you are running, as long as you get Zeus's ulti first. Phalanx Shot, no. Scintillating Feast is pretty good. Cold Fusion's alright. Sea Storm's not good, in my opinion. Good grief, this one has like the most requirements in the game. Okay, I think we're gonna go Zeus and Aphrodite. Oh, listen, man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. You're back at home now, right? I hope that's offering some comfort at least. So let's start with Zeus. No, let's start with Aphrodite. Because we want to get Zeus's call. And you usually don't get a call right out of the gate.
Aegis.
And then I'm just gonna like randomly start using... Well, no, we'll save our time blood for the moment. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so this is 32 heat. Which is good. We have a little bit more on our deadline, so that's good. What did I add? That's like helping me. Oh, that's right. We're running higher calisthenics and... Okay. Yeah, I think this will work. Let's try this.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, the only bad thing for me with Poseidon...
Little godling? I thought I'd steal away a bit, and that together we might make up for lost time.
Man, Aphrodite. Oof. Woof. But anyway, I think the big thing for me is... Wow, I totally lost my train of thought, whatever it was. Never mind. Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Do not invest.
Lizardman, I will definitely be streaming quite a bit today. I don't know if I'm going to stream... I will definitely stream after the Everchosen. I don't know when. I know my family is doing some... That's one's fake. There we go. I know my mother wants to do some, like, family Christmas time kind of stuff. So I do have to, pay attention to that. I definitely need to spend a little bit of time with them. My family are very good about, like, if I say that I gotta work or do something else, they're like, oh, yep, totally. Like, nope, no issues. But I still try and prioritize some time for them when I can. Your attack hits twice in a row. Nice.
Let's go, Aegis.
Erebus is money. Ooh, I'll take Ares. Ares is pretty strong. But, barring there being some kind of, like, big family thing, yeah, I will absolutely be streaming quite a bit today, actually. Oh, I'm digging this. Ow. What you got for me? I would really like improved damage.
In all the underworld, I see you there, I think. What sort of violence shall we sow together this time, you and I?
I don't like any of these.
What else is there?
Don't like any of these. Come on, give me damage. Ah. I'll take Curse of Vengeance, I guess.
We'll keep fighting.
So who are y'all rooting for in the Everchosen today? Anyone got a favorite?
This won't end well for you.
I'm always rooting for, Falcon's always my boy. I'm always on Team Falcon. Who's left? I know it's Sooth, Arrow, Falcon. I don't know who the fourth is. Who's the fourth?